call that I felt is really interesting. The call that I felt first came from my grandmother, and I was about 10 years old. And she was a little Baptist lady. She said, "Son, God's going to call you in the ministry someday." And I looked at her, as a 10-year-old would, and I just kind of smiled and said, "Yeah, that's nice." And went on about, I think I had a little transistor radio, and I was really into the Rolling Stones about then. And so I was probably sitting on the porch at my grandma's house listening to the Stones and thinking, preacher, pastor, minister, last thing. But there was that was planted in me when I was about 10 by her. And when I gave my life to the Lord when I was 18, that was a setting apart experience. And I realized that I was called at that point. But then, my wife and I, we worked our jobs and served in the church and did what we knew to do in serving the Lord. We had kids throughout those about 10, 15 years. And then my brother-in-law was killed in an accident that was a drug and alcohol related accident. He was killed, he was 23, I think, Nina's brother. When he died, that just really rocked my world. And I realized I just wanted to do more. And that calling became more and more intense. And I think that somehow when you get a call, it becomes something that just you can't escape from. When God is really calling you to do something, it's in your mind. When you wake up, when you go to bed at night, if you get up in the night, throughout the day, it just keeps coming back. It keeps coming back. And that just kept coming back so strong that I felt like I've got to go. Because if I don't, God may shut the door on everything. He's not going to use me. The calling was something that just became insurmountable. I couldn't read the Word without just being tormented by it. I almost would stop reading the Word just so I would not be tormented with the call, And so it became almost an obsession. I couldn't get it out of my mind that I had to go. I had to do it at all costs.